in and remove that top shine with absolutely no pressure. Let the machine do the work for you, okay? And I'm going in one direction. It looks like I'm going back and forth, but I'm not. That's because when I start at point A, I go to point B. I pick up my drill, and then I go back to point A, so that way I don't cause any heat. And I like to leave a thin layer of my old gel on, so that way I just fill it almost. Does that make sense? Are you guys loving the vinyl French nail stickers? They're so dope, aren't they? And you guys can see the twister bit, as coarse as it is, like, it's on my skin right now. Look at that. So just really gently go in and remove those layers of gel. I'm going to take down the length a little bit because my nails are way too long for me to function. Because I cannot do anything with long phalanges. As much as I love putting them on, I'd be more useless than I already am. And I like my nail a little bit on the swole side. Then at the tip. You guys believe today's Thursday? This week went by too quick. Thursday is, today's the Real Housewives of Orange County. We gotta whoop it up. So next I'm gonna go in with, oh, thank you. We're gonna go in with the diamond buffer bit. I'm gonna use this bit at about 10,000 RPM to go in and begin to clean out that cuticle. And I use a little bit of force because remember this bit is really fine to begin to get rid of any crusty molesties I might have. And remember you guys, this bit is so fine, you can literally take it to the skin and it's not going to do anything. If this camera would focus, oh my gosh, I wish it would not try to autofocus, that is so annoying. And look how clean that is, without removing the proximal fold of the skin. So that way, you're keeping the integrity of the skin super safe without having to go in and like remove, like do surgery to the cuticle or any of the dryness. A big part of having like really nice hands and really nice cuticles is maintenance. So like for example, something I do that everybody can do when they go home is after, for example, you do your skincare, whatever's left over on your hand, I rub it into my hand, on your face. I rub it into my hands. It's a cool little way of keeping your hands moisturized. And of course, enochcouture.com cuticle oil and BBC are Bye Bye Cuticle Cream, which is a very deep, moisturizing, penetrating cuticle treatment. So when you do this, you guys, especially on sensitive skin or sensitive peoples, you want to take your time. Because the more you focus on prep, the longer lasting the result and the more beautiful the finish. See? Does anybody have any questions about prep or the bits that I'm using right now? It's the diamond buffer bit. Hi Cindy. This is the finest, softest bit that we have here at NoCouture.com. Perfect for blending everything in and cleaning everything up. And this bit is so fine, it's never ever ever gonna make you bleed, because it can't. Okay, here we go. Then I'm gonna take my manicure brush, remove that dust. And then I'm gonna go in with this golden smooth top barrel at about 20,000 RPM. I'm just gonna smooth the top surface of the nail, so that way when I put my gel on. Diamond Buffer, she is a little bit of the newer ones. I dropped her the launch before this last one. So maybe a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then, whoops, I'm going to take, to prep my natural nail, I'm going to use Diamond Moon. Iconic. Take a little bit of acetone, make sure she's nice and clean. This is Diamond Moon bit. A very, very low speed, like at 1 or at 2 literally. And we're going to take it to the skin just to buff out any dry skin. And then on the natural nail to remove any shine off the natural nail. Very gently. And I'm not taking it over the gel because I don't really need to, because I've already thinned out the gel really well, and I've made it porous by using my other bits. Get really clean without aggressively or excessively removing any living tissue or causing any damage. Beautiful. What can the oils? We're not going to do any oils until the end. Wattage. So they're not lamps. I mean, do you mean wattage by like currency, like electricity? Now we're going to bevel out the free edge. I'm going to use my Twiggy and a very fine file. Let's use Miss 180. So I like to bevel my free edge at a 0-degree angle to get a really nice tapered squabble nail. The wattage is universal actually, so it'll come with an American plug, but if you live in a country that has a different kind of wattage, whether it be 220 or 100, if you use a not a what are they called? Converters? The ones that you plug into the wall. You don't have to change the electricity on the current, just the plug, and it'll work perfectly. Beautiful, look at that. A very nice natural squabble. And that's the same for all of our electronics. You're welcome. Just a very nice, natural squabble phalange. And make sure the sidewalls are nice and straight. Myth or truth, you should file your nails in one direction, not back and forth. Can create cracks on the nail bed. That's more like an old wives' tale. That's something that they tell you in beauty school. But with gel and everything like that on them, you'll be fine. Unless you have like really like peely nail beds, and some people have that, like it's like a genetic defect where they're like onions and they just peel and peel and peel. I would suggest a really good overlay on your nail, like a happy gel or an acrylic overlay to make sure they don't peel. Beautiful. So soft and natural. And don't forget, you guys, 35% off your entire purchase with promo code PINK35. So now I'm just going to go refine everything with a twiggy. Beautiful. So before I apply any product, I'm going to take a clean cuticle pusher. I'm going to push back, make sure there's no skin touching. And then we're going to go in first with the coat of nail prep. And this is going to balance out and dehydrate the nail bed. Let that air dry till it turns chalky white. That's amazing. And then I would use like a hard finish gel top coat like Dom Top to make the nail like really thick and really sturdy, so that way you don't have any of those peeling. How do you avoid yellow fungi nails? Yellow by like the nail yellowing or fungus on your nails? Let that air dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna hit it with a nice sparing coat of primer. Give it a few seconds. And then we're going to do our first coat of Apink number 23. So my first coat, I like to make it really thin. And make sure we get all those edges. Isn't this like the perfect, like, natural color? Ooh, if you have fungus, I would suggest to go see a dermatologist or somebody that can give you a medication or antibiotic for it. But if it's green, it's mold. So mold is treated by dehydrator, and then you can actually put product on top of mold, and that will keep moisture from getting into the nail. But you have to remove the old product first, and then go in with your dehydrator, like our nail prep, and then seal it and turn it upside down, let it self-level out. But if you have fungus on your nail, like if you have black, if you have secretion, if you have pus, or if you have yellow on there, I would suggest remove everything and seek medical attention. There should be no discharge or yellowing to the nail. But some people have natural nails that are yellow too, so it depends too. It's kind of hard to tell without like actually seeing. But I'm also not allowed to give medical advice because I'm not a doctor. So we're going to bake this now for 1 minute. Oh my gosh, Scully Aguilar is watching. Looks good already. Nice, clean, and simple. So pretty. Very pretty color. Can you please do a live video comparing your nail drills? I don't know which one to get. So I think the best way to compare them is by 1, your budget, and 2, what level you're at. So that's why the names kind of help. So like there's the DIY drill, which is the most inexpensive. And it's also a drill that's designed not for long-term use. That's why it's also so inexpensive, because it's designed for somebody that does it very casually. Something that's very, just dabbles in the dark arts. And then you have my first nail drill, which is designed also to be kind of like an introductory nail drill for somebody that's just beginning. And then of course you have your Alfa Romeo Rolls Royce, which is your mini toy nail drill right here. That's why she's the most expensive, but she's also, top tier. Tesla Model X plaid. Yes, and when water dries, you have a stain, which is the green. That's the mold. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Nice and clean. So now I'm going to go in with my second coat. And if you guys have never smelled Apink gel before, it smells so delicious. And the great thing about the Apink series, you guys, is it self-levels out. So even if you don't apply it perfectly, the gel will self-level out and give you that really beautiful surface structure. See, when the light hits the nail, it's completely even. That's because of the Apink technology that we use. I've never owned a nail drill before, and I've had it for over 2 years and still running strong. It'll last you a really long time. And if you want to make a commitment to having a drill that's going to last you a really long time, then, you know, go hard like Mr. E. Virgo did and get the best of the best. So something that makes the mini toy nail drill really special is that it has a brushless handpiece. What does brushless mean? So cheaper nail drills have something called a burr inside. And what that does is that it has a little ball bearing system inside of it, and that ball spins, and that's what makes the handpiece work. So the mini toy nail drill doesn't have that. It runs on air. That's why you have a quieter operation, and you also don't have any vibration. Because I've seen really cheap nail drills, or some that are not that cheap, like when I've taught classes and the girls take out their nail drill and they turn it on, it sounds like a jackhammer. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna cause damage to your hands, to your nerves, and it's not gonna let you work properly. I've seen girls buy like a lot of nail drills from like other brands. I'm not gonna be shady and say names, but they turn them on and I'm like, oh my gosh. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bake this now. And then we're gonna go in with Miss Dom Tom. Does a beginner nail drill have forward and reverse? Yes. Cindy's like, I'm making already my Christmas list. Dang, I should buy that toy drill. My Amazon one. Uh-oh. She's like, the sale is calling my name. And I'm going to use Dom Top, which is our thickest gel top coat that we have. So this is great if you're really hard on your nails, if you do a lot of sticker work, a lot of big glitters and things like that, and you want a smooth finish on your nail, or if you have really thin, weak nails, this thing is going to make your nails titanium. Indestructible. That was really fast, huh? I'm surprised. It literally took, what, like 20-30 minutes? Tomorrow, Karen Monaco is going to be here. That'll be exciting. Look how clean and simple that looks, you guys. Just really fresh. You're welcome, my love. So now we're going to go in with a nice thin coat of Dom Top. Even though it is really thick, the viscosity of it in the bottle, when you brush it on, make sure you brush it on like you're frosting a cake. And glide that top coat over the whole nail surface. And don't forget to seal the edge. And when you polish, make sure you pull that skin back. Yes. Last row at the bottom, I think. It should be there too, I think. Aren't they together? I think so. They're like next to it, right? Thank you. You're welcome. Look at that surface structure, you guys. So smooth and glossy. And I apologize if I can't get to every single comment during the snatching of the phalanges. See, for example, here, if you apply your Dom Top and you apply it with pressure, it's going to get uneven. That's why you want to float it on like you're frosting a cake. Beautiful. And then we're going to turn it upside down, let it self-level out for about 10 to 15 seconds. How often do you do maintenance on your nails? At least once a month. I love your nails. Thank you. That's what I need. Super thin nails. You're going to love Dom Top because it's going to seal whatever you put on your nails and make your nails really rock hard. Look at that, you guys. When the light hits the nail, can you see it? It just goes up and down, perfectly even and smooth. And then we're going to bake this for 1 whole minute inside the water lamp. or the dazzling darling lamp, or the cordless lamps. And let it self-level out just a little bit longer. We're going to do 1 whole minute. Make sure your hand's all the way inside the lamp. I'm really surprised nobody's asked Max, why is there aluminum foil inside the lamp? Because I always used to ask that. Hey my love, thanks for joining us today. Just a nice, clean, simple fantasy today. And then we're gonna finish, of course. You already know, my love. With cotton candy cuticle oil. Thank you, I appreciate that. Look how beautiful and clean they look, you guys. The color is so clean and so simple. We used Apink number 23 today. Usually I use pink press-on gel, but I just wanted something like more clean today. A little less opaque. And have you noticed the difference in curing your gels now with the aluminum foil inside the lamp? Remember you guys, after the hand comes out of the lamp, we're going to wait 10 seconds to let the nails finish the polymerization process before we apply cuticle oil, because if you do apply oil too soon after the hand comes out of the lamp, it could lead to dulling. So I'm just taking my Twiggy file, making sure that there's no product stuck to the skin. And we're going to take our cotton candy cuticle oil, hydrate, and moisturize the phalange. Simply gorgeous. Rub it in, make that cuticle feel so good, and it smells delicious. And there you guys have it. Look at that.
9.
Beautiful. Well, my loves, that's going to wrap up our little demo for today. Oh, see here, I have a little bit of dryness. Let's add a little bit more oil. Look at that. There you go. There you have it, you guys. Simple, clean, yet so fresh. I hope you guys enjoyed this little demo. Don't forget to take advantage of all the sales going on right now at emocouture.com, especially our 9-year anniversary promo code, PINK35. Again, that promo code is PINK35 all together, and it's going to save you 35% off your entire purchase. And don't forget to check out all of the new products that we dropped, like the limited edition Halloween glitter, and of course the neon orange that I can't wait to use. And I love you guys so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next live video. Bye, everybody.